About my grandmother. Something that I learned from her that I think is very important. I think actually one of the reasons I am who I am today is because of my grandmother. From a young age, I remember she used to say, Doni, she used to call me doctor. Doni, doctor. I was 4 or 5 years old, she used to already call me doctor. She's like, he's going to be a doctor. And actually one of the reasons I picked dentistry was because I saw her struggling a lot in her life with her teeth and dentures and whatever it was. I actually had a connection to it. And I learned from her, I see a lot of the things that she said for all of the children and the grandchildren in the family came true. She used to repeat it a lot. She used to give a lot of blessings to us. Every time she saw us, she would right away give us a blessing. It was customary that we all went to her, she put her hands on her head. She used to give us a long blessing. And I see that a lot of what she blessed and a lot of what she said came true. And I learned from this myself personally, the power of words, especially, and I did a lot of research in this later in life. We have a neshama that comes from Hashem. And Hashem is the ultimate creator. Our words and our speech put things into production and things into this universe that can come true. So we have to be very careful with our words. Even when we're joking, we have to be very careful with our words, especially regarding our youth and our children. You know, a lot of times parents speak out in anger. This and this should happen. And I yell at them, I'm like, what are you saying? You even know what you're putting out there? You have a Jewish neshama, you have the power to create. And I learned this from her, you know, because I was a little bit of a delinquent when I was younger, so people looked at me, nobody would have said this guy's gonna be a doctor, you know? But she always used to say it, and somehow it came true. And I think that a lot of it has to do with her words. She put it out there and it became true. I was kicked out of class a lot, I was in the principal's office a lot, and somehow I found a way and I found education, and it all came together like what she was saying. So just remember the power of words. We see it a lot in the Parshiyot, we see a lot of brachot. Why is there so much emphasis on it? Bless your children non-stop. Take your children and keep saying you're going to be successful, you're going to be married, you're going to have children, you're going to have a big house, and you're going to see B'ezrat Hashem that all of these things are going to come true. Amen. I learned this from my grandmother. Very powerful lesson.
How much it cost you the